form. But yeah, that's why we was really hyped to see him again today. It's definitely gonna be a shame if we're not able to cast him once again.
It would be a shame. I was so excited to see him in the bracket once again, and I want to see the return of the king, you know? I want to see the return of the Grand Platypus, of the Great Pelican. In my mind, you have the Lord of the Rings Return of the King poster, and there's like Miyamika, and then there's like a platypus, there's like a pelican, and then a cat. There's like all of his different forms, you know?
Starduck is Frodo.
My god.
Somebody needs to be Legolas.
Who would be the eye? Who would be Sauron in the background?
GogojOey.
GogojOey?
Yeah. Yeah, GogojOey, because he's been like winning while Miyamika's been gone. So
wouldn't that make GogojOey the steward? The guy who's been, you know, who like claimed the throne for himself of Gondor?
Oh, right, it would. I need to read the Silmarillion at some point. Anyways, here in the top right-hand corner, map spawning all the way in the top right-hand corner, going for a 12 pool. He is a red Zerg player coming out from the Philippines. We have representing Generation G, Genesis Gaming. He is Nuks.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jagannatha LE, we have the blue Zerg player from Hong Kong. He is the most recent GPO champion, getting 12 folds. It is GogojOey.
I 100% took a gamble there and lost. I was like, okay, wait. So the two Filipino players, one of them's on Generation Z Philippines, the other one's on Genesis Gaming.
Did you just say Generation Z? That's Genesis Gaming.
No. Yeah, this is Genesis Gaming. The other clan that Dash is in, it's Gen Z Philippines.
Oh, I didn't even know. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Meanwhile, I should probably set up the. Yeah, he's from the Philippines. It's fine.
I saw that Filipino flag. I was like, yes, it's one of these clans. But regardless what clan he's from, he's still being very aggressive, giving GogojOey a bit of a taste of his medicine. I need to sleep after this cast. Goddamn.
It's okay, Yaku. It's okay. We understand what's happening. So the links are here. Meanwhile, there we go. The boys have been pulled for GogojOey. He just has to buy time and make sure he doesn't lose too many drones here. Don't pull a rogue, puppy.
GogojOey, he's doing it again, Light. He's banking on his opponent, pulling away from the hatchery, but it did not work. Debbie didn't take the bait when he did this. Nuks isn't taking the bait either, and that hatchery is getting super low.
Oh my god.
I feel like there should be enough links.
The links are falling, and now it's just the links against the drones, and Nuks is trading beautifully here. He doesn't end the game, but again, 4 drone kills and 6 links.
Yeah, it was a good enough surround at the end there for GogojOey to chase the rest of these lings away, but the damage has already been dealt. GogojOey is slightly ahead, or was slightly ahead. He wants to be a lot ahead.
That he does, and again, enough damage was dealt to the point where link speed it's at a reasonable time for both players. Like Nuks, typically the player who goes for a 12 pool, they're a little bit delayed, and that's one of the advantages that GogojOey would have here. But yeah, not the best defense, as we saw, losing a couple too many workers, and now he's across the map. What the hell are these things gonna do, mate?
Well, at the very least, they're gonna scout. We're gonna see how good GogojOey's micro is gonna be. I always have optimism when it comes to GogojOey slipping lings in and even taking out a drone or two, but Nuks having a very good defensive position here.
Ooh, yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, ooh, nice pick off. GogojOey does move out on the map. It looks like he's looking to snipe one of these overlords. Meanwhile, Nuks, okay, I thought there were leagues coming across them. No, it's never mind. And Nuks actually gets away with that overlord. Wow. Me and Micah would have killed it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, GogojOey doing sensible things here and making sure that his queens are spreading creep and close to the hatcheries to inject and transfuse if necessary.
It's very fair, very fair.
A lot of links coming out from Nuks. He is not satisfied.
Yeah, we have a massive wave of Lings. What's interesting to me is that we do have a fast Evo chamber from Nuks, +1 range is on the way, not melee, so he is intending to, I guess, transition into roaches at some point, but committing very hard to these Lings.
He really wants to take out that natural base before anything can happen, before he can transition to his mid game. It's taunting him light. Look at how orange that health is!
God, exactly.
He's not going to be able to take it, but he will delay a third base.
I mean, the thing is that GogojOey, he doesn't have a Baneling Nest. You know, he only has Lings. There we go. Finally, a Baneling Nest gets thrown down, but this is so late. And there we go. We do have that cancel on that third.
Another very fantastic delay coming out here from Nuks. GogojOey will be able to keep this at bay, but he's down to 2 bases. Nuks will get his third base a lot quicker. And he's getting his upgrades a little bit quicker as well. I mean, I know GogojOey is trying to go for a bit of a Ling Bane composition as opposed to Nuks' Roach heavy one, but still.
Yeah, I think what's important to note is that, like, this upgrade is pretty important. That GogojOey does intend to commit to Lings, heavily into Lings here, and Nuks has no idea. So even if roaches come out, we've seen time and time again, +1 Lings can absolutely decimate roaches as long as those Lings are in high enough numbers.
Yeah, especially when you don't quite have as much when you don't really have a lot of larvae, like in Nuks' scenario. So we're gonna have 2 hatcheries for now. His third will finish up later on, but that's still not much compared to the sheer larva efficiency of Ling Bane.
Oh God, exactly. You know what? The Lings are finally here. Meanwhile, there are roaches to defend. So good so far, but Banelings are on the way here for GogojOey, and Nuks doesn't have any Banelings of his own. Oh,
yes, no! Definitely pulling a bit of Real Micah there. I really liked what Nuks was doing, using those Lings as a buffer, but now that buffer is gone, it's only 4 roaches light versus an entire swarm of Lings. They're just begging to get surrounded.
And they do get surrounded. In the end, these roaches will all fall. +1 hasn't even kicked in yet. But regardless, GogojOey is just doing so much with these Lings. They do get us around on one of the queens. Could get us around on the second. Another Baneling morphs in.
Need it, but it makes his sniper to the queens that much easier. GogojOey is back with a vengeance. You want to delay my third? I'll make sure you never get a third up in this entire series, Nuks.
Solid transfuse, though. I believe he has enough energy for one more, so Nuks just barely keeps his third base alive. But at the same time, GogojOey, he's just rallying more Lings. +1 is now finally done, and he dives on top of it.
Yeah, not even that transfuse is going to be able to save that. And meanwhile, behind us, GogojOey gets a 4th base light.
Exactly. Not for workers, though, just for larva, because again, this is very larva intensive what he is doing here, just making nothing but Lings, and again, +1 armor is even on the way, and he's getting another surround.
Just like
oh my
so,
God.
Slipping into Lings a little bit. GG is called, and GogojOey takes game number 1. You do not want to poke the Joey, as Nuks did there, because when you make the Joey mad, he will throw the entire Zerg swarm at you.
Ay. What even? Just like Nuks was doing so well. He killed the third.
Strong start.
Yeah, he killed the third base. He was taking up. He was taking his own third. But like again, like one of those things was he didn't realize how heavily, if he knew about the big commitment into Lings from GogojOey, he would have thrown down his own Baneling Nest. You know, he would have just to even morph in like 2-3 Banelings at home just to cover his roaches. But he didn't know, and by the time he did, it's a bit too late.
Yeah, definitely did feel like, so in ZvZ a lot of times that happens. You see one player go very aggressive near early game, they take a bit of a lead, but then it's in that transition when they're trying to go out of the Ling Bane phase into the next phase of tech that their opponent comes back and counterattacks. This feels like GogojOey went for that timing, but it was the slimmest of windows.
Exactly. Oof. And now here we are in game 2.
That we are. And speaking of people who are returning, I see you, Lord Loken, in chat. How you doing? Welcome back as we continue our series here on Oxide LE. In the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the red Zerg player coming down from the Philippines. He is not going to be representing SE2 Philippines, but instead Genesis Gaming. We have Nuks.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Oxide LE, we have the Hong Kong Zerg. He's blue. Representing himself, it is GogojOey. Clawing his way back in game 1.
That he is. That he is. This is actually kind of a bit of an important tournament here for GogojOey. He is currently working on winning his 6th consecutive Grand Platypus Open, and if he does, he gets tied up with Demi for overall championships.
Ooh, very interesting. I also saw there was a tweet recently from OSC talking about how GogojOey, he has, like, I think won the most OSC events, like, this season or something. Something along those lines. So yeah, he's been really popping off, you know, doing well in Grand Platypus Open, doing well in Demi C Weekly, and it's exciting because, again, DreamHack 4, mate, it's right around the corner. It's in less than a month.
The qualifiers are in, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
3 weeks?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
The open qualifiers, and then like a week after that, we got the close ones. I'm getting memories, light of. I'm getting memories of May. How we did that.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. Very little sleep.
I hope we get Latin America this time, though.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I hope so too. But of course, we are still here in this tournament. Things are a lot more safe and standard compared to game number 1. No one went for an early pull, no one went for a 12 pull or anything crazy like that, and no one is skipping their link speed and going into fast roaches. Just more standard play.
Yeah, Nuks has learned not to poke the Joey.
Yeah,
But he needs to find some way of keeping him back.
You poke the Joey, you get the feet. Get the kangaroo.
What? Get the roo?
You get the go-go.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Get the quack.
You get the quack.
Duck.
Meanwhile, both players are expanding. They're taking their third bases. But Nuks should be able to hold on to his third nicely. Like, they're only 4 lings, right?
Oh, it's only 4 links, yes.
What?
But it is in fact enough to out-damage the healing rate of a building hatchery. Nuks, that was a kill. Nuks just straight up lost 300 minerals.
What just happened, Yaku? There were only 4 links. He had 4 links himself and a queen. He was just watching it die.
Yeah, he was paralyzed with fear is what happened.
Oh my God.
What happened, and now GogojOey, he is not content with getting that early lead in the bases. He just morphed in 16 more lings. Speed is finished up. His Baneling Nest is about 3/4 done.
I mean, okay, so it shouldn't. Yeah, it shouldn't just end here, right? Nuks, he does have a Baneling Nest. 2 Banelings are being morphed in. Can he survive? Yes. Can he hold on to his third base, though?
That's gonna be a big question. He needs some really good Baneling connections. GogojOey is being very active. At least it was canceled this time. Oh, so at least he has his minerals refunded. Some of them.
I guess so, mate. I guess it was. He wants more, mate. He's turning around, but Nuks, he anticipates it. And
he's sending the Banelings. They're waiting right on top of the ramp light. Oh, GogojOey though, he's smart. He sends out a lone ling.
Oh, no,
these Banelings do connect with half of the lings of Nuks. It's bad.
Exactly. Meanwhile, it looks like one of the Banelings here was sniped earlier. There's only 1 Baneling left at the third. Meanwhile, GogojOey, he's ready. He's ready to dive on top of it now that he has control of his own bases.
Man, just when it looked like Nuks was finally starting to get some control back in this game, that 1 Baneling connection really turned the tides back in GogojOey's favor.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of, we only have 2 Banelings here. One of them almost goes down. GogojOey, he's back. He wants that third base.
That he does. He's going to continue to multi-prong until something breaks. Or not. He's going to concentrate his forces once again. That's a lot of Banelings left.
He's looking to break Nuks, mate. That's what this is. As you said, that's a lot of Banelings that are going to be rolling in. And he even splits them up just in case Nuks tries to go in with his own Banelings. And what is it? Oh my God, no!
No! His attention elsewhere for just a split second. And again, about half of the lings get taken out for Nuks. GogojOey said there's a couple of lings.
Mate, there's no more Banes.
There's no more Banes.
There's no more Banes, mate. There's no more Banes. The Queens are going down. There are 2 Banes morphing in, but the Lings are going to be taking care of that. And GogojOey, he doesn't want the third. He wants to end the game.
Going straight for the throat. A lot of Lings being produced right now. He's actually using his Banes on these drones. That was a little bit inefficient, but it doesn't matter in the end. GG is called. GogojOey takes that series 2-0. My God. Complete control.
Oh god, GG. Well, like Nuks, he looked so good in game 1. He looked so good. Like I was so excited. I was so hyped. I took my shirt off, man. I was like, let's fucking go. Let's go.
It was getting that up. Yeah.
And then game 1. Oh my god, just everything went wrong for him. I've been there, especially in my latter games where just these little things just mess you up. Those 4 Lings, they were MVPs for GogojOey. They got a kill at the third. That is never meant to happen.
Never. Especially when it's only 4 Lings.
Mm-hmm.
Which, today I learned just enough to outdamage the healing rate of a hatchery.
Yeah, like they were on it early enough, and I just think Nuks underestimated it. I think he's like, yeah, there are 4 Lings shipping away, whatever, like I'll just slowly deal with it over, like, I'll send my queens over, it's no big deal. And then suddenly he loses the third, and it's like, what? It's like, oh my god, and that's such a rough place to recover from in a mirror matchup. And he kind of almost
really
did, like he almost like. Yeah. Landed back on his feet.
Pretty good timing to counterattack. But yeah, I'm definitely liking the moves that we've seen from Nuks, especially in that game number 1. It's just going up against GogojOey this early is always rough.
Exactly. Meanwhile, I apologize we didn't get to read the chat because things were popping off, but Erebus Black was saying, confirmed GogojOey will alt F4 via burning with oil. Yeah. Just like Lord of the Rings.
I remember that.
Oh, God.
That's 4 moves. No, wait, that's a spoiler. Never mind.
Is that a spoiler? Like, the movie came out 20 years ago, mate. It's a 20-year-old movie. Oh my god.
Wait, it's all yeah, holy, it is.
Yeah. Fellowship of the Ring came out like in the year 2000 or 2001. 2001, I think.
No wonder I like Fellowship so much.
Yeah, it's as old as you, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A little update here before we continue to fill time, as unfortunately we don't quite have a series. Run Amok will be going to the semifinals here. Unfortunately, me and Micah did have to forfeit that series for some reason, but definitely very excited. Run Amok, I think this is his first semifinals in Grand Platypus Open.
I think so as well. I don't think he's had I don't think he's made it this far in a tournament before. So again, very exciting for Run Amok. We'll find out who meets him there, as currently Demi is facing Beastork in a best of 3. A very intense series. Likewise, Starduck is mid-series versus Dash in a PvP. So as you were saying, we do have a bit of downtime here. But I feel like we also need it after what we just saw. Like we
definitely do. Such an intense CVT, and then we went into a super intense ZvZ, and now we're gonna go into at least 1 PvZ and potentially a TvZ or a TvP.
Exactly. Like, who knows what we're going to get here. Obviously, we know GogojOey is going to go up against a Protoss, but which Protoss exactly? I would love to see Starduck. We missed him last week as he was on that DGen sleep schedule, and if people are wondering, he is still on that DGen sleep schedule. I think he woke up a couple of hours ago. DreamHack really ruined him. It really ruined him.
That means it's fresh.
Yeah, he is. It's true. Very true.
Ruined us all.